yourself!
Well, how convenient. 3 of you. Who shall I take? Well, the 2 of you are going off together and guarded. But you, on the other hand, I think you need some company. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Prototype. We're outside the Renalia building, where Alex's apartment is, and let's get a good look at who we got. This woman has no neck, apparently. I think she's the creepiest one of all the pedestrians. It's kind of weird. But anyway, we're here to look at Alex's apartment. So let's go do that.
My home.
Target is in the building.
Target is hot. Light it up.
He's the one.
Well, I don't think we got very much out of that. So, let's kill some guys? By sweeping the leg? But now we get into strike teams. Strike teams can either be fun or annoying depending on how you approach actually having them in the game, because they will be a recurring thing in each mission. Strike teams only come if they are actually requested, so get rid of them.
Alpha Charlie, be advised Nighthawk is en route to the extraction point. Rendezvous at the evac primary, northern edge of the park. Red Crown out.
And where did the helicopters go? Oh well, no matter. Time to actually do the mission that we're on, which is chasing after the guy who just made our apartment explode, probably causing collateral damage to the other apartments adjacent to Alex's. We might as well let the lady have this. She's very spry.
Anyone see it? Anyone goddamn see it?
Gotta get him out of there.
Now we get a closer look into weapons. So the same applies really to what I said last video, but of course it also talks about missile launchers, which are wonderful, wonderful weapons. So there are 2 ways to approach this mission. I'm going to be showing the sneaky way off first. In order to do that, I need a Marine disguise. Slink off behind a corner, switch out to Alex so we're not detected right now, which you can do with the left directional button on your D-pad. When everything's good and ready, go back to that and use the top base button to radio all clear, which will bring the guy out of the tank. But that's kind of boring, isn't it? Yeah, let's just get rid of everybody. Like, Let's just make it a complete firefight. This is... If there's a sneaky way of doing things, I'm probably going to show it off as well, but mostly what I'm going to be doing with each mission is to go out completely violent. Pretty good. So missile launchers are very, very good at cleaning people in half. However, the only downside of them is that they have very low weapon capacity out of all weapons. We'll be able to fix that a little bit later. So now let's deal with this tank a bit. One of the main differences between hard difficulty and the lower difficulties is that, well, things have more HP. And also I need some HP, so let's consume some people. One very handy ability of consuming is that you get HP back, or health. Let's make sure we're completely full, just so nothing is biting us in the butt. Because that rocket launch to the face earlier definitely hurt. Speaking of rocket launchers, missile launchers. One more time.
Got you now.
Alright, let's get him. Oh great, a strike team? Just what I need.
Strike package is en route. Hold tight.
Doctor, try to keep the discussion high level. We need to know what we're dealing with on the ground.
Its effect is variable. When it does manifest, it makes the Idaho strain look like a common cold. I don't need to remind you, gentlemen, how close we came to the point of no return in Idaho. Mercer's body is a bomb, filled with this weaponized pathogen waiting to go off. And now it's loose in the city. Bring it in, no matter what it takes. I'd say dead or alive, but I'm not sure those classifications fit Alex Mercer any longer.
And cut the action tutorial time. Welcome to the Web of Intrigue, also known as the Web of Plot. A very unique feature to this game, and probably unique overall, but I don't think it's really well done. There are very specific people in the game world that if you consume them, you get pieces of the plot. And for some reason we have to play the memory of the person we consumed before, so let's just skip that. But there are a total of 131 consumable targets that fit into the Web of Intrigue. I will be getting all of them, and they will be covered in their own specific video if they are not tied to one of the main missions.
I can see what he saw. I know what he knew. His memories are my memories.
So after all that information dump that we just got, let's finish off the mission. This is how a bunch of the missions are actually going to end off, either by evading or defeating all the military in the area. Of course I'm going to be going for the defeating part of that, because evading is easy. Also, that is the strike helicopter. It did have an icon with a red lightning bolt on it. That means it's part of the strike team. I also want to get rid of this helicopter. Go rocket, go rocket! And the draw distance failed me, sadly. I like that we're very dapper right now, because we just took Captain Mac Marshall's disguise, so we're beating up people in a really spiffy tuxedo. Business suit. Not the same thing. And just when you think everybody's dead, one person just has to show up. All that's left is that helicopter up there, which I can't get to, sadly, because it's way too high up. And that'll be it for this mission. And we get our summary again, which has 2 events unlocked, which we'll get to on its own video. And some of the stats have changed, mainly the civilian casualties. What? I was busy. I had some fun. Oh well.
Revenge was the only clear thought in my head. The only one I could call mine. I knew Gentek was the key. It made sense. I'd worked there. I'd had Dana investigating its operations. And then there was Blackwatch. Whatever had changed me, erased my past. Must have started there. I thought if I could find out who was running Gentek before Blackwatch erased them too, I could find my past.
What did you think that would gain you?
Answers. I wanted to find out what happened to me. The reason. Someone to blame, someone I could punish. Tell you the truth, I never thought I'd find her. I wish the hell I never had.
A lot of stuff has happened recently. But I think it's time for a break. Time to do some other things before we keep going. See you next time, everyone, as we go into day 3. It will consume you!